All right, I'm here with Menchville head football coach Rodney Taylor. His Monarchs win at 28-24 over the Hampton Crabbers. And, Coach, I was just mentioning to a couple of your standout players tonight, Shane Ryman, who recovered the fumble to seal the game, and Amir Harrison, who had a touchdown or handed all 4 touchdowns. You lost 27 straight as a school to Hampton. Now you've beaten them back-to-back years. This has got to feel awful sweet.
Oh, yeah, that's what I told the boys. I said, this is what Menchville football is supposed to be like. I mean, we want to be counter-punchers. We want to believe in what we do, how we practice, how we train, how we coach, how we teach. And those guys showed that tonight, and we're really proud of those guys.
One of the things you said in the post-game huddle to your team that stuck out to me was play with emotion, but don't play emotional. I mean, did you see that tonight? Even though through the swings you had the lead early, they came back, went up a couple times. You never hung your heads, and you kept fighting back.
Yes, sir. And that's the thing. We want to make sure we stay level-headed. We want to stay cool, calm, collected. You know, as they say, ice in the veins. It's football. You know, you're going to have some back and forth. We don't want to get down, you know, mentally or emotionally. We want to stay even keel. And that's why I say, you know, we want to play with emotion, but not to be emotional. We don't want to drop our head or be too overzealous, what have you, and we lose our composure. So those guys did a great job tonight.
A number of guys stepped up for you, whether it was Harrison or Ryman, the offensive and defensive linemen, guys that tackled. One guy I thought was sort of a sleeper X factor was Jabriant Briggs. He had a spectacular catch before the half, and he seemed to be making plays for you all night long.
Yeah, Juju, he's a special athlete, man. We're excited to have him. But he's bought in. He's doing some fantastic things as a returner, as a free safety, as a tailback. I mean, this guy, he has some juice, man. We appreciate him being here and playing hard for us.
I imagine you're thinking, oh, no, Jamari Lumpkins for them takes the kickoff to begin the half, back 91, 92 yards. They get a score out of it. But really, you look at the scoreboard at the end of the game, 4-point difference. You make your PATs. They go for 2. You stop them a few different times. And even though they stopped on 4th and 1, you guys are able to make the extra play to respond from those adversity moments.
And we practice that stuff. I mean, we put ourselves in situations on the 10-yard, 20-yard line, and we rep that stuff to make sure that when we get into those situations, we know how to respond and how to command what we need to do. So we're definitely appreciative of Hopper Franklin. He came with some clutch kicks. I mean, clutch kicks. That kid is going to be a super duper kicker in the future, man. He's awesome.
Menchville's known for having some kickers going back to Dylan Christopher several years back. A couple more for you. Kaias Wofford didn't start this game, but when he came in the second quarter, certainly he's got juice, like you said. How did that kind of change I'm sure it was part of your preparation game plan, but once he came in, how'd you adjust to him?
Well, the thing was, Coach Don Smith does a great job with our defense. So when they changed quarterbacks, we knew the guy was probably more athletic and probably could boogie a little bit better than number 7. So we wanted to tell the backers to make sure you settle down, make sure you form up, fit really good, don't be overshooting gaps and missing tackles. So, the defense adjusted well, so we're definitely proud of those guys.
Harrison's had a good year, and I know he played running back in the past before being moved to quarterback this year. Was this arguably his best night for you in terms of both sides of the ball and just impacting the game?
I would say so. I mean, that guy's a complete package, man. Offense, defense, special teams. I mean, he almost broke, I think, 1 or 2 of the kickoff returns. So, I mean, that guy is a super duper athlete. I mean, they get it from his dad, man. Andre Harrison's our offensive coordinator. So, it's always a lot of banter and a lot of fun around the program with those 2 guys.
Well, you've had to break in new quarterbacks the last couple of years, guys going to the other side of the water. But let's get to the last thing, Coach. You're 4-3 now. This is a big win. This is a big win. Huge win. Yes. I mean, as far as keeping the playoff situation alive, yes, sir. And you know what I mean by that. Seriously, to get back in the picture where you can maybe even, dare I say, if you're not host a game, it's seating-wise, this has got to do a lot for your morale.
I mean, you can hear them. You can hear these guys are enjoying this. They earned it, man. I mean, we ride these guys. We coach these guys. We train them. And I know they probably think that we're crazy, but we know when you get out here into the grass, you have to respond. So we have to simulate that environment at practice all the time. And it paid off. It paid off, man. Yeah.
Big win for Rodney Taylor and the Monarchs. Thank you so much. And we'll see you again soon. Congrats.
Great job. Yeah.
Appreciate you guys.